That was a bad start. Oh jeez. This is the intro to the video, you guys. I'm sorry, but this is comedy. Yep, this is comedy. Let's begin. How not to speedrun Minecraft. Short answer, don't be like me. However, something tells me that you are not here for that short answer. So strap in, because this is going to be a long run. Pun totally intended. What am I doing? Now, here's the thing. My speedrunning skills are less than optimal. It took me 2 hours to complete a speedrun, which is a seed that I had taken from the internet and redone 60 times, if not even more. So I am definitely not a good speedrunner. If I would have done this legitimately, it would have taken me like 6 hours for a single world. Yeah. Oh, and I also had to cheat at the end. But it's perfect because you are not supposed to be like me. So that's the video. But before we begin, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. But with that, let's go on with the video. And for the record, I'm just gonna show you how many times I died. Roll the clip.
Derp, derpity derp 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 derp
Yeah, so as you can tell, it didn't go that good. And I mostly died in lava, so don't do that. That's the first one on the list. Don't die in lava. Not by an iron golem either, magma cube, or what else? Oh, skeleton and zombie and falling and bad emoji. You know what? Just don't die in general. Like, a speedrun is basically dead if you die. So don't die, please. But let's be serious about this. What's the first thing I did? And what's the first thing you shouldn't do? Well, that is to know which world is actually a good world to speedrun. Because I didn't know that from the beginning. And I spent 40 minutes in a world that was just useless. If you get water world, just don't continue that one, ever. The second thing on the list is to not go around aimlessly in a village searching every house. You need to know which structures in the village are good to go into. Most likely you usually want structures that have beds, because later on in the end you need the beds to kill the ender dragon. So don't go around aimlessly like I did, because that is stupid and would just take too much time. There are a lot of structures in the village that contain beds, and you need to know them immediately as you see a village. Also, not only that, but if there is a blacksmith, you need to go there, because blacksmiths contain a lot of good stuff, such as obsidian, armor, iron, and that could save you so much time instead of just mining. You need to get to a point where you know every single building from just their roofs. But enough about villagers. So how do you find structures? For example, a nether fortress. Well, nether fortresses tend to spawn in strips along the z-axis, so basically north and south. Now, how do you know where north and south is? I mean, you can use F3, but that's just lame. Also, I find it slower than the tip I'm going to give you. Instead of F3, you can start to break a block. The block breaking texture is always fixed to a certain direction. If you see these two lines, then that means that's towards the north, and the single line is towards the south. This, however, only works when you look at the top of the block, not the sides. In the new versions of Minecraft, you should find a bastion for a faster way of getting ender pearls. It can be very, very dangerous. However, if you succeed, it is very rewarding and can save you a whole load of time. To do so, you need to know every single bastion and their layout. There are 4 bastion types: bridges, hoglin stables, housing units, and treasure rooms. In my opinion, the bridges and the treasure rooms are the best 2 that you can find on a speedrun. Bridges are quite easy to spot because they have, well, bridges. And there is also a golden statue at the end of the bridge. Treasure rooms is the most dangerous one. It is easy to spot just from its sheer size and its lava pools. And there is a literal treasure room in the middle. Be careful, because there are also magma cube spawners and a lot of piglins. Hoglin stables are possibly the worst of the worst. They contain very few treasure and far too many hoglins, which are just thirsty for your blood. In my opinion, bridges are the best one to find. They contain a lot of gold and they are not too dangerous, like the treasure rooms either. You need to do your research on the bastions, because they can easily kill your phenomenal run if done wrong. There are many videos and layouts you can follow, so just search it up. I won't be going too deep into it in this video though. When you're in a bastion, make sure to get enough obsidian for both going back to the overworld and also using it to kill the ender dragon. In some cases where you are putting down the bed and exploding the dragon, you need to put obsidian next to it so that you don't explode yourself. So you need at least 11 obsidian and not just 10. When you're in the end, don't do like me and just go around on the island. Instead, you need to be strategical. When you're going out and exploring the end, you need to go to either the north or the south and start nerd pulling up. Most times, you'll get the dragon to perch really quickly when doing so. Now, don't be a fool like me and not managing to kill the ender dragon the first time it perches, because it takes ages for it to perch again. I also managed to miss the ender dragon 7 times. That took a while. So don't do that, because I will feel sorry for you, like how I felt sorry for myself. But you know what? I doubt I will feel sorry for you, because you will probably be legendary after these tips. So go on, practice, be good, and beat whoever stands in your way of getting to first place on the leaderboard. And you know what? I learned a lot while making this video, but you know what was the most important tip for me? Well, that I shouldn't be far too stubborn to actually doing a legitimate run when I am on a tight schedule for releasing this video. I was supposed to release this video 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Goodbye.